Hey, welcome to the attic. Manadad here, gonna play some Jumpstart Horizons. And so it shows you one card. In this case it's showing us a common, whereas these both have mythics. I kind of like to choose the multicolor ones, but we'll try Legion. I wouldn't mind getting a Ranger Captain of Eos in my collection. And then Sayre's Realm, I believe there are two different mythics in that one that are both pretty good. Davriel has this Planeswalker, which has some of the crazy Jumpstart Horizon options. Look at Flickering, which is kind of in our colors. And I'm curious to build a Flickering deck. I'm going to pass on Davriel. I know you all wanted to see Davriel, sorry. I'm just doing this to collection build a lot of it. Oh, because there are too many cards in the Jumpstart Horizons that I'd like to play with, and I want to use all my wild cards. So what we'll do is we'll just play until we win 2 games. We're going to get some extra rares from that. You get a rare each time you win, and you can just keep playing until you win. And we don't have all our colors, so once opponent is done choosing the mulligans, we are going to mulligan. This is one of the new cards here. It's in a lot of the different decks. It's called Lumbering Light Shield. It's a 1/4. When it comes in, opponent reveals a non-land card at random and costs an extra mana, which is surprisingly annoying. Once again, we did not get blue mana. We got a 1-drop and some 4-drops. Guess we'll just keep it. See what our opponent is playing. People seem to choose slivers a lot in my experience. And the annoying black archetypes. We got Monoscallion. I feel like there's probably a combo with that. Two that can ping stuff, which is nice. All these decks seem to have the cycling lands in them. And then the dual lands they have are the ones that are the gain life. Oh, good, get Cloud Shift. So we can fire this off and then we can Cloud Shift it and it'll come back with a counter. It's not the most exciting of the... They'll target attacking or blocking creature. Well, let's see if they go for it. Don't have anything else to do with their mana other than Cloud Shift. Your opponent, you're probably not blocking here, so this is going to attack back as a 4/3. Which is pretty darn good. Oh, well, they decided to block. Adios. Alright, we'd really like to rip a untapped blue source off the top. Well, Chainer without... That's not an untapped blue source, but you know. We actually can kill Chainer with the Monoscallion and the Cloud Shift, so I guess that's what we'll do. Hit with the Monoscallion first. Doo-doo-doo. You get players of all abilities in the queue here for Jumpstart Horizons. Although it's been out for like a week now, so hopefully people have like read the cards and stuff. It's not fun for opponent, but in my experience, if you do want to win, you try to kind of remove the rares. There's about 2 rares per deck that the deck is kind of built around, almost like Commander. And so like removing Chainer is like removing their Commander. Okay. They're paying us back here. Ooh, 3/3 flying lifelink. That kind of sounds better than any of these things in hand. I mean, I guess we should be mana efficient. It's also just the Restoration Angel option here. Let's see if opponent is sufficiently wary of blocking. Terminal Agony. Oh, they killed it. Okay, well, better that than the Flying Lifelinker. Honestly. So these are 3, what is it? The 1/1 Flying Lifelink bird. Is it called Healer's Hawk? It's 3 Healer's Hawks stapled together. Healer's Flock. No blocks. You got us there, opponent. Ooh, Soulherder. That's kind of fun. Let's shoot our counter. And then blink this. So this will be pretty good to regularly blink. Makes a 2/2 every turn. I'm liking the blink deck. We'll take a look at the deck list here after this game. Oh, well, we'll just shoot this down. Monoskellion just doing the Lord's work here. We'll get down our Healer's Flock. No attacks. We'll blink the Monoskellion again. Make that Soulherder bigger. Love Soulherder. This was one of my favorites from the original Modern Horizons. Raider, okay. Well, it's got some big stuff there. That's instant speed. Yeah, I think we tap it down now because then we can get an attack with the Soulherder. See if opponents had enough. I think we've got them. Got 2 pieces of action in hand. Head on the board. I do have a discard outlet. Opponent thinking. They're just gonna chump block, huh? Well, looks like they want to play it to the bitter end here. These changelings, of course, are kind of like the glue throughout this whole set. All the changelings from the original Modern Horizons. And let's see. I believe that is... Oh no, that's not quite 9 damage, is it? Oh yeah, it is, because we can shoot with the monoscallion, so let's just all attack. Oh yeah, it's exactly 9. Woohoo! Okay, let's take a look at this deck. Or actually, before we look at the deck, we will claim our rare that we got from winning here, which is Parallel Lives, the budget doubling season, which is no longer very budget. Definitely got to be something with tokens and stuff in Historic you can do with that. It is 4 mana. Historic's a pretty fast format. So let's see what we ended up with. Anointed Courser, Cloud Shift, Law Rune Enforcer, Selfless Savior, Baffling Defenses, which is pretty decent removal spell, instant speed. Abiding Grace is a pretty good enchantment here. Vesper Lark. Oh yeah, so there's a combo with Vesper Lark and one of these perpetual cards called Davriel's Withering, where you can just kind of infinite cycle the Vesper Lark. We've come up against that on the Historic queue. So we got the Ranger Captain of Eos. It's a 3/3. And puts a creature card with mana value 1 or less into your hand. And then you can sacrifice it to prevent your opponent from casting non-creature spells, which can stop board wipes if you know one's coming. So Restoration Angel was our other rare there. I thought that card from something other than, it's got the symbol for Jumpstart Horizons, but I thought it was from something else. A Specimen Collector. It's a token maker. Pretty low curve for this deck. It gave us 18 lands. Alright, well let's see if we can keep that going. Keep our luck going here. Against the Virotoxin. Well, we got the Flock, we got the Herder. We got better keep than the last time. For the tap land first. We'll go Plains, and then the Hawk, I think. Won't put the Soulherder at risk. Play against a lot of red decks in this queue. One had some cool sleeves. Red and black. Is it going to be Madness? Is it going to be Red-Black Goblins? I kind of wish it told you what your opponent's decks were, like the pieces they were made out of, because that would help in like deciding what to draft. I have a feeling this Healer's Hawk is not going to survive very long. Oh, okay. I don't think they understood Madness, or they just maybe have a rough hand here. They're just trying to hit their land drops. Yeah. Sarkhan Scorn, darn it. Well, I think we can get a blink out of the Thraben Inspector, so that'll be cool. Maybe opponent doesn't have removal. The only hope. Because there's this, there were the Cloud Shift. Ooh, got a Sarkhan. So I played with this card quite a bit. Yeah, so you hit for 3. That's not bad for opponent, really. Let's crack this blue first. Do we find anything better to do? We do not. They can conjure a Shivan Dragon into their hand before we kill Sarkhan. And that's enough. Now the trick is with Sarkhan, you'd think that dragon cards in your hand perpetually gain. This spell costs 1 less to cast and you pay X, but it's got to be in your hand. So you got to conjure the Shivan Dragon first and then activate the thing. Ball initiate. Okay, that was a good draw here, because we can just mono-skelly that down. Are they going to quick put some cards in the graveyard? Is the question. Uh-huh. Okay, well, they want to spend their kill spell on the Thrabes, huh? Wasn't enough to activate the wall. Let's draw a card. We should have drawn before we attacked, actually. Okay. We should have drawn that before anything. Although they probably would have shot there. Making their dragons cost less, but what dragons do they have? My question. A Law Rune Enforcer can't deal with. Or Baffling Defenses. Well, acting like they want to kill something of ours. (21-21). This game is not going anywhere fast. A whole grip of cards. Yeah, okay. It took a long time to decide on their land drop. Now they're ahead. Hellkite Punisher, okay. The big old dragon. Alright, well, let's get Sarkhan off the board here. Luckily they never conjured a Shivan Dragon. We'll get another land down. With this is it's pumpable. But I guess we can force him to spend the mana every turn. And that costs 4. 3. We'll put all the red they have into it. Yeah, sure. Hit us for 5. That's more than we can crack back for. Dragon Egg. Our stuff lines up pretty nicely with the Dragon Egg. Alright, well this is the slow game here. Oh, darn it. Hey, it's our biggest, most expensive creature. Just attack with the 1/1. What am I more worried about? The mongrel? I guess if I tap down the mongrel, they attack with the flyer. I get in. I get to get in with team. Can hit for 5 or 6 actually. Oh, there's a 3-drop, I think. No, that didn't work out very well for us. A pumpable lifelinker down though. That's 5 to pump, so we can only do 1 pump. We need like 3 more lands because we also need to always hold up a land for the Law Rune. Ruh-roh. Opponent keeps drawing gas. I think it might be over. Game may be over real soon. Yeah, we are drawing lands. That's pumpable. Block here. Fine trading with the thing. Yeah, I too will activate. Hopefully they don't have some kind of trick. I have a feeling if they had a land, they would have dropped it so that they could put it into pumping the Scion. You know what? I'll give that indestructible. Back to 10. Can't really attack with it because of that dragon egg. We have to rip off the top to win this. Something pretty darn good. Scorching Dragonfire. Okay, well. Go ahead and tap the Scion of Shiv. Opponent has had all the answers. I don't want to drag this out too much. Can they do 10 damage? They can only do 5, so let's not block yet. Give ourselves one more draw, I guess. What do we get? We get a cloud shift. That ain't really gonna cut it. Make a bunch more tokens here. But yeah. So it goes, so it goes. So that last opponent was Madness Dragons, or Sarkhan Madness, I guess. You see any of the packs with a Planeswalker name, I think there's basically a guaranteed mythic Planeswalker inside there. It's kind of a slow hand, but I guess we'll keep it. Just need one mana to make it good. Got a lot of 1-drops in our deck here. It's red again. There's our 3rd mana. Okay, we need another white mana for the regular cohort, please. There you go. Just what I asked for. Gain a life, please. Ooh, Pashalik Mons. Okay. Okay. If we block Goblin Arsonist, they can sacrifice it to deal 1 damage, and then deal another 1 damage. They can kill one of these guys and make 2 more goblins. Not the best. The best for us, I guess. Getting Specimen Collector down next turn, making some O1s. Uh-oh. They'll just kill the irregular cohort now. How's that doing 4 damage? Oh, because they were goblins. It counts all the goblins. I see. Nice. Okay, opponent's cleared our board. That's okay. We will build out a huge new board. Pretty strong crackback here. Mm-mm. 4 mana. What are they doing? Oh, yep. Okay, they just decided to ping off the Specimen Collector now. I think this opponent appears very experienced. They're killing all my blinkables. Oh, well. They let me make 2 crabs. What I mean by you just can't let your opponent's rare sit around, though. Definitely beating my 5-drop pretty good. Give this perpetual lifelink. This is another one of those perpetual cards here. This is flash, so I don't see a need to play it just yet. We're just sitting back on our Abiding Grace. Fortunately, no 1-drops in the graveyard. You have to draw a 1-drop even though we have a ton in our deck. I have a feeling they'll sacrifice one of these goblins to kill the Sanctifier. At least that's what I would do. Not knowing what's in their hand, of course. Yeah, okay. Well, save it. I'm not sure our deck stacks up very well against Pashalik Mons. Let's get a lifelink hit in here. They should just attack all. Get a big old crabby hit. On it using the timeouts. They may have the 2-mana Flash Goblin here. I don't remember if that's in the same deck as Pashalik Mons. I think it is. Oh, this is the mono red goblins. There's a mono red goblins and then there's a black and bone shards. Wow. How'd they get 2? Oh, because they get to deal a damage. Alright. Well, let's just concede and find another match. I don't think this was a good matchup. Looking for that second win. Definitely don't expect to just rip off 2 wins right in a row in this format. It's really dependent on what you draw. You get a gas hand or not. Well, we don't have our second color. On the other hand, we don't have anything of our second color to play. One is going first. I like having this interaction with Devouring Light. And the Selfless Savior might be useful. Healer's Hawk. Curve right out here. Asylum Visitor. Yeah. I mean, a 3-1 for 2 is no joke. I think I'm just going to attack here because if they want to trade off with their rare, seemed unlikely. Don't really want to have to hold up Devouring Light. Convoke it, I guess. Oh, now they can get in for 3. Could have saved that guy with the Selfless Savior, but I'd rather save Healer's Hawk. That can survive. Vesperlark can get back the Selfless Savior, which is good. That is Menace, right? Very good discard outlet. 1 mana. Discard a card, draw a card. You do lose it, but... Huh. Blocks. Because they're scared of the healer's flock. That you bluff more by tapping. Just better get my lifelinker down now. I'll be sad if I play it now and they had removal for the Healer's Hawk, causing me to lose the Selfless Savior, but do have the ability to Devouring Light here. Good reason not to play any of these islands, because I don't need them. Oh, they got their other rare. So they got the Shamans, or the Shaman-a-Monocon. Great card. Doesn't seem to be that good in this format. I played it last night on my phone and I was just losing a lot. Well, let's just keep flying for a 10-point swing. Instant too. Spell slinging. Get me down to 20. They lost the Kinetic Augur. Direct discharge. Okay, well, we'll save. A Shaman? Oh, it is. That's why it's getting to untap so many times. Alright, attack me, opponent. Let's just exile that thing right now. Oh, if that player has no cards, so it's good for them too. Maybe we should have killed that. Didn't realize that was going to draw them extra cards, but they didn't draw. What would stop them from getting 5 damage, and we got to 2 wins. So let's see what our last rare is here. Claim the prize. A Tome of the Infinite. Alright, it conjures like... How do I page through? Right click, okay. Classic spells at random. Classic 1-mana spells. Might be playable in a Spellslinger deck, I don't know. Okay, well, thanks for joining me here in the attic and playing some Jumpstart Horizons. I've been Manadad. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios. People who watch to the very end and leave comments are the very best people.